Hi everyone, and welcome to the Academy. Do we normally stream at this time? No, but hey, this is a thing that we're doing to help all of y'all out there, okay? We want to put on as many shows during this time as we can, and thank you very much to these people around the table who have come to join me for some improv D&D today, and it's going to be hella improv. Before we go around and say hello to them, please take a moment to check out my sponsors, whom we're very grateful to. Check out Hero Forge, where you can check out these wonderful, absolutely, definitely not broken. It would be a very irresponsible streamer who broke the mini they sent me. Absolutely not broken mini. You see, look, the sword is definitely attached. Definitely attached, the sword. Yeah. Oh, God, why is that so far over to the left? Yeah. There, minis. $3.1 million Kickstarter. It was fantastic. Go and check out all their stuff. It's going to be great. Also, check out Mage Hand Press. The Dark Matter expansion for 5e is available in hardback at your local game store. Go and check that out too. And also check out the Deck of Many. The Deck of Many Things is a reward today. And look what I just blind picked. That's cool. If you want to donate to get the Deck of Many affecting people, we totally can. Again, no pressure on you all. I know it's a tough time financially for all of us, so I appreciate you all just being here. If you can donate, that's great. If not, hey, no worries. Let's go around and say hello to our wonderful players today. We'll go clockwise around the screen, kind of. It's not really a circle, but we will go clockwise around the screen and start with CriticalBard. Hey, CB, how you doing?
Hello. 1 second. Shit. Hi, CriticalBard here. CriticalBard across all social media channels. Very excited to be here. I don't know what I'm playing because no one does. And we're gonna have a good time. Please not wizard. Please not wizard. Please not wizard.
Now, okay, let's just disclaimer here. Let's make this very clear, and this is going to be a little bit of a call out. We told CB that if he rolls a wizard straight up, he can change it, and he was like, "No,
no, I won't."
Okay, so
I'm gonna struggle with you all together.
Thank you very much, Edmund, for the sub. I appreciate you, bud. Ed, our longest-running subscriber, 31 months in a row. It's been 31 months then since I hit affiliate because they subscribed on day one and kept it up ever since. Thank you so much, Edmund. Next around the screen, we have Lucha Libre. Simon, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I've got my tea, I've got my dice, and I'm ready to play some completely improvised D&D. You can find me on Twitter at Lucha Libris, where I talk about voice acting and LARPing.
Fantastic. There's your link in chat there. I nearly called it twat instead of chat. I do not think you're all twats, chat. I love you so much. Next around the screen, we have Holly at Sage of Philly.
Oh, hi. I'm Holly. You can find me at Sage of Philia on Twitter and here periodically as well. And I am playing a question mark. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be amazing. Going to be amazing. Next around, I'm seeing some ouches and oofs from chat. Whoops. Next around, we have Ingvilda. Lou, how are you doing?
I am fine. You can find me at Ingvilder on Twitter, where I sometimes sing, but you know, times is hard, so I prioritize work in social media, and I shitpost a lot.
Hey, yeah, there's the link. If that's what you're into, go and check it out. Last, but most certainly not least, Dustin at Flash Fletch, also at D4 D&D. I should have asked you which one to display, really.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, everybody, I'm Dustin. I am one of the Codiums of D4. You can find me at Flash Fletch on Twitter or at D4 D&D RPG over there as well. And I am super excited to play whatever D&D Beyond tells me I'm going to be playing.
It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. Are you still over at Rock Punch ATL?
For right now, we will be making the move over to the D&D official Twitch channel very shortly. Unfortunately, due to the craziness, it kind of put a little delay in that move over. But we're still hosted by them, but we will be making that move over very, very soon.
Fantastic. Well, I've put the link there in chat as well, and congratulations. That's great news. Also, thank you for all the follows and everything. Wow, I should start streaming at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays more often. This is great. Welcome everyone. Let's well, obviously it's probably this amazing cast. Look at them. Look at them. Let's get some things down then. We have no idea what we're doing. I'm going to be dungeon mastering, but who knows what's going to happen. So I open it to you, my players. Where would you like to play today? Is there a setting that you would like to touch on? Maybe some of you have a hankering to do some Underdark or the Feywild. Maybe you want to go to the Swords Coast or the Forgotten Realms. Greyhawk, you tell me.
Why did you mention the Feywild? Everyone wants to go to the Feywild. Come on, guys.
Like,
it has to be the Feywild.
But see, like, here, this is how I feel. Honestly, Feywild would be cool and great, but a certain book did just come out yesterday.
Ooh,
That's true.
it did.
But Scratticus might not have all that, so that might not
You
be
know,
able to-
I don't want to play this
Oh,
book
snap.
that came out just yesterday without having a choice to play a freaking Echo Knight. You know, but I've been waiting for this class for months, y'all.
Agreed.
Are we saying
I
we want to go
can't-
to
Oh, wow.
Wildmount?
I mean, I'm always down for some wild mount.
Do not trust D&D Beyond. I do not trust D&D Beyond to give me the Echo Knight.
It might
Just mash
not.
the reroll button until you get
D&D
what you need.
Beyond will spite me.
I'm gonna be honest. This arrived like 2 days ago. Thank you very much, D&D. Also, thank you very much, Edmund, gifting out 5 subs. You absolute
Holy.
legend. Thank
Hey,
you.
that's awesome.
I haven't even cracked the spine on this yet, honestly, because it came midweek. But I'm up for playing some if we want to play some.
Let's not add stress. Let's just do something that we So we will come back for a random hey, in the world of Dunamancy, everything is random already. So we'll do another random one then.
I have it on good authority that there is no organization. It's all fucking chaos, right? Something like that.
Pretty much,
It's
yeah.
a paraphrase.
Yeah.
Paraphrase.
Absolutely.
Absolute chaos, I think the words were.
I mean, Feywild is fine. I don't really care. We can do anything.
I don't
you ever run
care.
one in
I'm open
space?
to whatever.
Spelljammer.
We want to go to space? We can do space.
I mean,
We wanna do
that's
space.
Spelljammer or Planescape, really. However you want to flavor it.
Or Dark
Honest-
Matter.
Yeah, I mean, I've got
Honestly,
Dark Matter's our
I-
sponsor. We could go there. We could do Feywild in space.
Oh Lord.
Space
Wow, that's crazy.
face.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah. Face. Yeah. Okay. We've coined it now. We've coined it
All
now.
right, we're going
Going
to
to
space.
the face.
Going to face.
Yeah, actually, I did a one shot with Stellar Arcanum, and they do a reskinned 5e in space where like longbows are rifles and or little laser rifles and crossbows or pistols and stuff like that. So we could easily go to space.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to space, and we're all gonna not have characters that work in space.
Yep, it's gonna be great.
It's
It's gonna be great.
Let's do
It's
it.
gonna
Let's
be
do it.
fantastic.
And
Okay.
All shard mines.
So,
Face, space.
Face space. We've got that nailed down. Face space. The next question to you all is, what level would you like to be?
Well,
think
we're
we
going random, so why don't we roll a d20 and wherever it lands is what level we play?
Fair.
That is truly chaotic.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Fair.
3 because that's where usually characters get really interesting, but a d20 roll is.
But see, like, yeah,
I defer to the group.
I'm not necessarily saying 20, but I'm fine with a good number. I'm with a pretty good
we're,
number.
we're going random on everything. Why not just
You
make
know
it
what?
fun?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
All
But
right.
if it's 2 or below, we get the reroll. Period. I don't
Roll
want
2
to
d20.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
as the
God, level 40.
suggester, I feel like Dustin should be the one to roll the level. You know, you take that responsibility. I feel.
Do
Oh
it.
man! All
Do
right,
it.
all right. I will roll my beautiful blue agate. Here we go.
Oh, don't touch your face.
And we are level 14.
Holy
14.
smokes.
Spicy.
Level 14. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh Lord in heaven! Oh, wow,
Okay.
guy. I don't
So-
know how we're going to do this.
Now we've got some setting stuff. Suddenly the music. Well, I mean, yeah, you can have fiddles in space. This is fine. But perhaps we should change it up a little bit to be a little
It's
bit
St.
more.
Patrick's Day in space.
I mean, we can
St.
still
Pluto's
have
Day.
that.
Space Patrick's Day.
Space.
There we go. Let's get a little bit more space Feywild. There we go.
It's Patrick Spacey. Ooh.
Get some busy spaceport sounds in there as well.
I like
Okay.
this. I don't...
Yeah. So,
that's good. I like it.
So let's say the 5 of you are in hell, and I don't mean Avernus. I mean the spaceport waiting for your ship. We've all been there. That your trip's been delayed 4 times now. It took you like 3 hours to get through customs, and you're getting on an adjoining trip. You know, this is a nightmare. It's like Turin Airport at the best of times. For those of you who haven't been to Turin Airport, don't.
I'm like, no.
There's no queuing space. You queue on the street outside, literally. The 5 of you end up together in the same waiting area. What do we see as we go around the table once you've all clicked that random button at level 14?
Wait, we haven't clicked it yet. Oh,
do we allow music class and do we allow feats?
yeah, I have. Yeah, I was like waiting.
Why not?
Those are all
Let's
questions
do it.
that only you can answer.
Oh, here we go.
I feel like multi-classing might be too chaotic. I feel like a feat, maybe. That's how I personally feel.
I'm going ultimate bravery. I'm doing everything.
I'm clicking
random.
everything.
Oh, okay,
So-
fine. I'm picking everything.
No pressure, but
What's my name? Hold on. What's the Swahili word for random?
So,
I'm gonna.
when you click
pick the name when I see the character.
when you click create, you can then go back to edit and actually randomize your name as well.
Oh my
Really?
goodness. Oh my goodness. How random can we be?
All right, here we go.
Oh.
I'm creating it. What craziness am I gonna be?
Oh lord, I'm literally.
This-
Actually,
this might work out pretty well, actually.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
see.
I think I'm good. Oh my god,
Ooh.
this is my favorite class.
Wow,
Ooh.
that is a
Okay, I haven't done it yet. Bye.
that is a
I'm
that is a
going.
name.
Zuwahar. Literally, my name in an African language means random. That's why I-
Great.
Beautiful.
Is
I'm
this
clicking- I'm
level
clicking-
breakdown?
I'm clicking. Oh, I'm scared.
Oh my
I'm scared.
I
Bravo.
can update your names as we
Bravo.
go round. If you put them in the Zoom chat, I'll update them on the overlay. With
Oh my
pronouns if you
God.
know them. You can roll a dice on the pronouns as well. Like a D100 should get you most of the 70.
What is this?
You do have to choose your starting equipment, so make sure you choose your equipment.
Oh,
once
yeah.
you get going.
What am I playing right now? How does it stand, guys? Oh, why did I do multi-classing?
Oh man, so did I, and it's so good. This is
I'm
gonna
a
be
fighter
nuts.
paladin.
I am a rogue cleric paladin ranger.
Beautiful.
It's okay. I'm a sorcerer druid rogue.
Okay.
I was too taken and I did not put multi-class because I figured that with so many levels it would actually do that kind of four-way classing thing. And I
All
thought,
right, I'll describe
I
describe
have-
race in game though. So 'cause it's
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
fun.
I need to describe my racing game too because what? Oh, Lord.
It sounds chaotic, and I love it.
Oh, it's
Okay,
so
I can
good.
see.
All right, I'm doing my changing my name right now because
Sorry.
that's a name. Good lord.
Oh my gosh. I have no cantrips?
Paladin, right?
No, I don't. No, but see, I didn't know because
oh, wait,
my cleric
I did.
didn't. My cleric part didn't give me any cantrips.
It should have.
cleric should give you cantrips.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. I need to choose them. I gotta go choose them. That's why. 'Cause I
yeah,
gotta
just
prepare.
what? Spare the dying, toll the dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Done.
do. No, I'm not gonna kill the dead though. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, fuck it. And then
Oh my god, my stats are so good.
okay.
Hey, run with it.
Sure.
What is this sorcery?
This actually fits. Like the character actually fits pretty well. I'm actually pretty excited.
Yeah.
Y'all, I don't know
Same.
what just happened to me. Cause like, oh lord. Well, at least paladin. No, well, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Paladins don't
I'm
have
fine.
cantrips.
I know. No, I was looking at my stats. I have okay stats in wisdom and charisma, so I'm fine with that. My dex is shit. So it's not really shit. It's the lowest one.
My
Noted.
dex is 16, so I can be climbing everywhere.
Like my only negative modifier is wisdom, and the rest is like above 11 and very good. I am amazed.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm-
who then is ready to start describing their character?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm not gonna put anyone on the spot. Well, I mean, obviously, one of you needs to
The
put yourself
reason
on
I
the
have to
spot.
hold on because I don't even know what this race is. Okay.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, brilliant.
I'll start. So,
Okay.
kind of standing there, wearing like a black like jumpsuit with like strapping. He has a blaster strapped to his a drop holster on his hip. But he has like this almost dark, fading green skin with these spots that go up. There's no nose; it's just kind of flat with two holes. Long pointed ears, eyes solid yellow with just little slits, and he has two daggers that appear to be made of silver, and he is a Githyanki.
Ooh, wow.
But there is this like presence of where like the shadows themselves seem to just cling to him, and he's always slightly shadowed. And I am a 10th level thief rogue, 3 level sorcerer of shadow, and 1 level druid.
Okay.
Okay, that one level in druid.
You know,
Yeah.
What is this?
Mix things up.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm here.
Do we have a name for this Githyanki?
yes. His name
that's
is, I'm gonna try and say this without butchering it, Fairkoroth.
I was going to try and spell it without butchering it. If you could just chuck that in Zoom chat, that'd be great. Fair.
It is already in Zoom.
Is it?
I changed my name in Zoom, but I can throw it in.
Oh yeah. If you could chuck it in the chat, that'd be great. I can't copy and paste your name.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
I see.
shit.
That's a name. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So we have a Githyanki, who looks awesome, by the way. Who would like to go next?
Oh, okay. I need to look for a god really quickly. And then-
So in my case, then while you look for it, I will present Alessio Trubane. He's a tall, dark-haired man with a long trench coat, and he holds himself with pride in, as you can see, his solid black eyes pierce through you. He's a human, and I have to figure out what a mark of handling is. But I will read it handily in my D&D Beyond page.
Okay. Names are coming on screen now, everyone. There we go. Is Zoom quality better than Roll20 and Discord? Yes. Who next?
I can go. Percival, I'm completely confident in my quest for my god, of course. Not at all nervous. So I have I'm human, very important, human. Short hair, kind of. I cut it myself. I also dyed it myself. It's kind of blue, gray-ish. I didn't get the right shampoo, but yeah, I have a rapier and a bow and leather, and I'm ready. Absolutely ready.
I love this. Okay. Do I get the impression that maybe of the characters we've had so far, Percival is a little younger?
Yeah. So I wasn't totally ready to do this, to go out, but yeah, my brother made me.
Okay. So, CB or Simon?
Okay, so this is gonna be bullshit. Woo, okay. My name is Bowser. I am a green almost like a aqua green skinned entity with long ears. And I have earrings that are pierced and they almost look like waves, kinda in a way. Oh shit! I need to look at the thing. My goddess is Umberly because she says go fuck shit up. So I will. I am a Verdin, rogue, cleric, paladin, ranger. And I need to figure out my beast companion. But I am wearing some kind of robes. Probably, I think the arms are ripped off because no. And I am pretty chaotic, I believe. And yeah, that's me. What did I say my name was? Bazawar. Hi.
Great.
Beautiful.
Simon.
Yes. Hello. I haven't quite figured out the voice for this character yet. But I am playing. I'm Yuhiri. I'm a sorcerer and a barbarian. 1 level of sorcerer and 13 levels of barbarian. With the acolyte background.
Just the angriest
So I figured this
acolyte.
out. I think. I think it's gonna be like a bit of a Jedi thing, but like different. Yuhiri is a tiefling. They have, I think, red skin and horns coming scaled back. Maybe some hair, but there's a cowl that they wear. So the horns go forward. So the horns sit at the edge of the cowl. They wear robes and glittering tubing, I think, kind of like we're looking at like a cyberpunk monk sort of vibe, with studded gloves like that go all the way up to the elbows, fingerless, of course. They have a string of prayer beads around their neck and a prayer wheel that they use to maintain balance and reflect on things. But also notably, in addition to their red skin, they have black dragon scales that are coming from their forehead in like a V and across their fingers and hands and arms, ending in sort of like black draconic claws at the ends of their fingers. And they are ready to get it on.
Fantastic. So a GIF Yankee, a sleeves as bullshit individual, a teenager, a dashing rogue, and a demon walk into an airport. How many of you are traveling to Fey Space because you live there? How many are going on... What is your reason for traveling to Fey Space?
Oh, it's just expanding the business because, there is a market for undead animals and, I'm just representing the company.
A market for undead animals. Love it.
Yes,
okay.
I am a specialist at handling undead animals.
So I am supposed to be on a mission for my god, but there's this girl my brother's been seeing, and he, I don't know if you've heard of like a Dear Jane letter. So he didn't want to go deliver it, of course. So kind of, I'm going.
I was told to go there because my goddess, I believe, pretty much said, "Hey, there's some fey person over there saying the Qhaos is better, so go fuck your shit up for me." So I'm gonna do that. That's my job. Deal with it. Oh, and I also have a big, giant frog. His name is Froggo. Ribbit.
Yes, I believe I am here to do the job. It is why I am coming this way. It is where I go. It is what I do. So it is what I'm going to do. I go where the money leads because that is what I do.
I'm so here for this.
There,
go on.
There's magic in the stars. and I must obtain it. My order believes that there are relics of an age long bygone that are drifting in the dark places between the stars, and it is my sacred duty to bring them back, that we might study them in chance of finding enlightenment.
That's really weird. I was sent to school those same things.
So now, the music has been bopping for character creation, right? But it's not quite in tone with the immersion, is it? Because unfortunately, we aren't bopping. We're in an airport. It's been a few hours. A steward comes up to the there's only the 5 of you waiting for a flight to face base. It's perhaps how you've all ended up together. Now, I hate to tell you all this. I'm afraid to say that, unfortunately, there's been a further delay. All right, there's been a case of wood rot on one of the face ships, and we just kind of get back out there. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm just as keen to get back to face space as you. You know, perhaps, you know, you might have overlooked my accent. I'm from the face space region. And I'm just as keen to get home as all of you, and I'm terribly sorry for the delays.
Wait, so say that again, because I didn't really comprehend anything you just fucking said.
The man said sorry for his accent, which I have not. Well, you speak totally normally, but that apparently is some case of wood rot means that we have a delay in our flight to face space.
So you know, to deal with some wood rot. I mean, that should be easy enough. It's just rotten wood, right?
In space.
Space rot wood.
Wait, is the wood rot from the rot from space? Is the wood from space, or
it seems to be some kind of fungus that's developing on the ships. Because as you know, Feywild spaceships are made from old trees, you know, and we're not quite sure how the fungus is going to affect the warp drives. Normally it'd be, I mean, honestly, you know, we like to triple redundancy everything in this industry, and we're just doing some last checks just to make sure that there's not going to be any, you know what I mean. I'm not an engineer, to be honest. I'm just a steward, but they're doing some checks, and they're gonna get everything done as quick as they can.
It's all right. I'll call my company. They're paying for my tickets anyway, because you know this is a business trip.
Wait, so what do we need to do? Because I gotta get there. Because you know, my goddess said, "Fuck shit up, ribbit." See?
Well, there's probably a chair you could kick.
Is there a chair I can kick?
There's a chair you can kick. It does look like it might be bolted down. So, if you want to try and like uplift it, you could go for a DC 15 strength check. Let's find out how your strength score rolled out.
Let's do it. I don't have the worst strength, but I don't have the best strength.
I believe in you.
Wait, so is this just strength or athletics? It is important.
Athletics or athletics.
Okay, because I have a plus 11.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 4, which means 15.
So, this is going to hurt your foot, but the chair does indeed uplift, taking the bolts out of the ground and rolls across the ground. It floats backwards. No, it doesn't float. You know, it...
Are we really doing this?
I mean, it was there, and you said do it, so I did it. Ribbit.
Yeah, and you can see a hurried conversation from behind the desk. Look, they're starting to wreck the place. We really need to get something going. No, I don't care. You just need to get something happening.
This is good. Anything else we can push over?
Or maybe we can do some fireworks.
I saddled over to, how do you say your name? Fair Kiroth?
Yes, Fair Qhaos. That is my name.
And I just start speaking, and I'm saying things like, so, Are you a fan of chaos? But I'm saying this in GIF because I have that language.
I have it too.
Oh my god, of the random players we rolled, how many have GIF as a language?
Wait, I just want you to know I have Common, GIF, Gnomish, Goblin, Marquesian, Corey, and Thieves' Camp.
God, you
Oh, and that technically can have another one because I didn't pick it.
What a polyglot.
I have Common, Druidic, Gith, Gnomish, and Thieves' Camp. That's amazing.
Have we all just been spamming Duolingo? Like,
Yeah,
what is
like,
happening?
We had a lot of time that we've been waiting in the station.
Oh, Lord.
He kind of looks at you and he goes,
Yes, I do. I'm quite a fan of the chaos. It is very good, and I am very looking forward to well, whatever happens.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I just need to make sure I have someone on my side. I mean, I have Froggo, but not like you. Great.
Meanwhile, Alessio will use the create bonfire spell.
Oh god.
Because he heard reception and he's gonna check where's the nearest loo, where's the nearest toilet, and just do a create bonfire next to that door, but try to make it limited. I mean, it's a cantrip anyway, so... Oh, wait, at 11th level, it's 3d8 fire damage anyway to enter, so... Oh my gosh, this is good cantrip.
Oh, there's like a cleric at level 1 pulled out guiding bolt on me the other day. That does insane damage for a level 1 character. So you set fire to the toilets, and you could see this person absolutely freaking out.
Carefully getting his wand out, and on his back, behind his back, waves it and mutters the incantation.
I don't care. Just get me a pilot and get an engineer to give it the clear. Just do something.
Fire! Fire!
Oh Jesus! They've set fire to the place. Look, anyone! Look, just get anyone, any pilot. Oh, that's Steve. You're gonna send all right, Steve. Oh, okay. All right. Look, we've got a pilot coming. All right, they're gonna fly you. They'll take you to phase space. All right, they're gonna be here any minute now. I'm actually gonna dip. Godspeed.
I'm gonna just board the ship and pilot it myself.
I'm running with.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! You all make a break.
Other people are
for this.
boarding. I'm boarding.
So, are we doing the Kessikran?
I do not have time to wait for it. We have to go now. Let's go. I'm sure I can figure it out.
All right, but we have to make the stops. I have a letter to deliver to the Shard Mind, and I'm not really sure where she is, but really important to someone to just look for a Shard Mind while we're out here. I'll do my best.
Are we all running to the ship to hijack the ship?
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's just going. So
I'm moving very. I'm stealthing to the ship to sneak on it, but
Is anyone stopping us from boarding? Because, I mean, we're just waiting for Steve. There's no reason to wait for Steve out here where there's a fire.
Agreed.
Yeah, sure. So you all can. I mean, they've opened the ship for boarding. The pilot should be along any a second, so you can get on. If you'd like to sneak into the cockpit, by all means, you can.
Definitely sneaking into the cockpit.
I'm going to go to Fair Kirath and get like and cast guidance.
Yeah, so I'm
sitting in a seat.
Totally making my way towards the cockpit and am totally going to hijack this baby.
Fantastic. So, can you make me, please, a piloting check? If you have space vehicles in your proficiencies, then you can roll with proficiency.
Who has space vehicles on D&D Beyond in your proficiencies? No one. Not a thing right now.
You joke, but I was just looking at the equipment, and there are laser rifles on here, so...
So my randomly generated character did not give me space vehicles.
any kind of piloting at all? Air vehicles, land vehicles. We'll take water vehicles at this point.
I have the mason tools. Does that help? No.
Oh Lord!
All right. What ability modifier am I using here?
Let's see. So they say flying through an asteroid field takes a lot of dexterity and grit, but pulling out of a spaceport, I think, really just, you know, takes either intelligence or wisdom. Your choice.
We are going to take the wisdom, as my intelligence is a -2, which is why I am doing this amazingly smart plan.
I'm so excited. You're muted. You're muted.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Y'all, we are hijacking a ship right now.
So, with some skill, this seems to come naturally to Fekarov, as they're able to not only taxi the ship back out of the dock, but also able to turn it and look away. And as you can see a guy turning up in in a flight suit through the glass windows on the dock there. He's got a peg leg which is slightly too long, making him stand at a slight angle, and an eye patch with a shock of white hair. And he shakes his fist at the ship as it goes.
How? You said they're outside the ship?
Yeah, they're back where you were just waiting.
Can I toll the death them?
Oh, yeah, sure, do it.
Wisdom save of 15.
Let's see. They're gonna have +3 wisdom. Feels about right. 14.
No, they failed. Great. They're gonna take. Wait. Okay, no, that's right. Wait. You said they have a peg leg. Does that mean they have damage already?
No, that does not. I'm afraid disabilities do not count.
Okay, that's fair. That's
could
fair.
have
That's not
been
what I meant.
recent.
That's not what I meant.
I know.
We do not pick on our disabled friends. Period. That is 16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
As like this I think this water forms around, but it's like murky and gross. He's like.
Okay, and for a second, the screen cuts in two. Okay, top half of the screen we have Bazoar in that maniacal laugh. Bottom half of the screen we have this shock of white hair character who just squints. And we're able to fly away out of the spaceport. Hey, who took the co-pilot seat?
It did.
Alessio,
So-
please give me a navigation check.
Navigation, what would that be in terms of ability or skill?
Wisdom?
Mm-hmm. Just wisdom.
I think so, yeah. Unless you have, like...
Unless I have what?
unless you have, like, a skill that specifically gives you, like, map reading or something like that.
Like
Well,
navigator tools.
No, I have a disguise kit, thief's tools, and a bunch of weapons, and a wand. And -1 wisdom on a natural 1.
Oh.
I trust exactly you know where you're going, and I will follow your directions to the T.
Don't worry, follow my finger.
I am following your finger.
Are there other guests on the ship, like other passengers?
There
like
are
there
not
must be.
other passengers, but as you are taxiing out, an elven, high elven woman steps out. What is gender to Fey elves? You know, femme presenting. Steps out. They are wearing a blue suit with a little white like pocket hanky thing.
square.
You know, pocket square. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a red ribbon around their neck tied in a bow to the side. and they're taking you through the safety procedures of how to put on your seatbelt and where the masks come down. This whole ship feels a bit like a hobbit's house. It's rounded, it's kind of wooden. There's, it has seats like any airline, but it's just a little more bay.
Percival's listening attentively and going through all of it all.
Yeah, Basilwar's definitely not in a seatbelt. It's probably just wandering around.
But is your frog?
My frog's probably sitting right next to you, actually.
Oh.
Just sitting in the cockpit.
Sitting on the black box in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give us another piloting check, Fekarov.
That one is not a natural 20, but it is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Love me a dirty 20. Can I please, you go exactly where Alessio points you. Exactly.
This is just like flying the red dragons that we do in the the astral sea. This is just like the airships that we fly there. So it is nothing. This is easy.
Do tell me more about it.
There's the red dragons. We normally we hunt the mind flayers, the ellitids, but every now and then we go out, so it's going to be good. I am very excited. So which way should I go now? Should I go? There is a wide open stuff. You are my chief navigator.
Oh, yes, indeed.
A button starts flashing on the dashboard. It says, "Ready for warp." A little blue button with warp written on it.
Of course.
It's perfectly circular, about palm-sized,
And yeah, so as I kind of he misreads it. He's like, I am hungry. I would like a wrap. Yes, and then he pushes it.
At the same time as Alessio also pushes it.
So, anyone who is not sitting in their seats wearing a seatbelt, please make me a dexterity saving throw. As the ship in the cockpit, it looks cool. You're both sitting in like pilot seats, right? So the stars do that thing where they go really long for a second and like planets blur, and for a second everything looks like a tunnel of light, and then you appear somewhere. For everyone else, you just, when an elevator starts moving a little too quickly, it's like that but laterally.
That's the 16.
Hey, a 16's not bad. You're able to grab hold of a seat. You won't take any damage from that.
Wait, what about Froggo?
Yeah, please roll for Froggo.
Oh, shit. Okay. He rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah, Froggo's fine. Maybe Froggo has, like, suckers on his feet or something, so you hear a slight...
Yes, I think we just hit the ludicrous speed. No?
Oh, that would be indeed possible. I have absolutely no idea what I am doing. I am a specialist in undead animals in the business of trading them and grooming them, as well as handling them and speaking to them from beyond the grave.
Yes, there's this one time I said the ship, it went plaid, but I do not think we went plaid.
You emerge on that Nat 1 navigation check into an asteroid field. Debris is all around you. Please, can I have a piloting check to avoid the asteroid that you appear in front of?
That good, huh?
7.
Okay, well, on a 7, how do you try and avoid this asteroid?
Obviously, we are in a ship that is very powerful, so we're just gonna go right through it.
You don't. Great. So the ship goes straight towards this asteroid. Now, everyone who was previously holding on, being felt going backwards, there is about a second where like everything restores to normal, and then there is a ginormous crunching sound from up front, and everyone is then thrown forward. Now, if you are sitting in your seat, you may roll with advantage. Can I have more dex saves, please? DC 13.
Me and Froggo. Wow, we both rolled 14 on the die.
Nice.
I got a natural 20 and a 19, so I'll take the natural 20.
Oof.
That's a 15 for me.
15. Okay.
5.
Oh, with advantage. Oh, wait, were you sitting or?
Oh, with I was sitting.
Yeah.
18.
Hey.
With the if we're doing advantage, then I've got a 14.
Okay, yeah, that just beats DC 13. So Yahiri looks rougher than everyone else on this crash. Fakeroff, you hit this asteroid, and at first it kind of like there's definite crunching. There's definitely some solid matter here, but it also kind of gives a bit. It looks perhaps like it's not a natural rock asteroid, but something else as you pierce through this very smooth asteroid. It definitely looks like it damages the front of the ship a little, but also you see this asteroid split, and you see like many veined prongs holding up this shell with a stalk in the middle.
That is very weird. It happened exactly as I planned it. That is exactly as I planned. I went according to plan. That is, we are going to continue to move. Alicio, do you recognize what is asteroid?
I absolutely do not have any recollection of what this asteroid might be.
You can give me a nature check if you would like to figure out what it is.
Oh, I would like to do that.
12 for Alessio.
13 for.
I mean,
Is this visible out
Fakeroff.
the
Shots.
you'll
side
see it
to-
going past in your little windows. Yeah. Anyone,
Portholes.
yeah, everyone can look out their porthole windows.
Something's wrong here.
What's wrong?
Looks fine to me.
If you'd like,
what they're supposed to be.
does anyone want to try and figure out what's going on out there? You
Yeah.
can make nature checks as well.
Sure. Not good at it, but
Not really
I'll do it
good
anyway.
either. I'll be looking out the same hole that Yahiri is looking out, and I'll like accidentally bump them. Get guidance. Add a D4 to that.
Oh, sweet.
Although
So that's a 21.
that's a natural 20 plus.
Yeah,
Okay.
a nat 20 plus the 2.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so 21. So now on your -1, you know, maybe this isn't the sort of thing that you normally pick up on, but this one rings a bell. You have seen this. You read it in a magazine at the airport. You can't remember exactly what it was about, but you remember the title being something to do with like a party pun, like these may seem dangerous, but actually they're just fun guys. That was definitely the pun on the title. This is a giant fungus, a mushroom. And as you're looking out the porthole window at it, a spore erupts from the stalk and attaches to the ship.
So Yahiri like leans out. No, this is all wrong. We've landed on by all the gods. It's a fungus. There's a fungus among us.
Oh, you know,
Yahiri
fungus.
throws off their back buckle. Like storms up to the pilot's chamber, throws open the door. It's a giant fungus. We have to leave.
Why would we leave? If Gus is fun, why would we want to leave him? I would like to party with Gus.
You don't understand. It's a giant mushroom. The spores that were destroying the ships. It's going to destroy our own hull.
Can you please make me?
Bazawar... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Maybe indeed we should check if the aircraft has any kind of suits that are space proof.
Maybe you should do that, but after. There's another asteroid, because the key word was field, not one. Fakeroff, can you please make me another piloting check, Yahiri? Thank you so much for standing up.
I can't, and I will use my guidance this time that I did not use before.
Nice.
Okay, Yahiri's just standing, like, leaning in the doorway to the cat flight cabin.
7.
Yes!
Another 7? Are you using the same tactic again?
Obviously, it is the one that worked. I did it on purpose. It is how we discern what these things are.
Another DC 13 dex save, please, everyone. Advantage if you're seated with a belt on.
Yep. See, last time I rolled a 5. This time I rolled a 4 and a 1 on the D4.
Nice.
I'm good on both accounts. Froggo rolled a 14.
16.
And I got a
22.
17.
Maybe if you sit
13.
down, it's a little not as rough.
No, we don't like sitting.
I got a 12.
Oh.
There's 2 D20 that have been rolled and put together in there.
Yeah, I think for me, one is a nat 20. So
Yeah.
that would be my dex save.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And what did Dustin? What did Fakeroff get?
13.
Exactly 13. Great. So you sort of lurch forward as you hit this time. Yahiri, you're going to fly forward into the cockpit as we make contact, and as you put out your hands to brace yourself, you press a button.
What did I do? What did I do? Faircross, you're the pilot. What did I get?
Piloting check to figure out what did. This time intelligence or wisdom.
7.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're not sure what's going on. Something has happened. The words fuel dump are flashing. What does that even mean?
Thank you. You got rid of that thing that was not important. It is fine. It was weighing us down.
You know what? I'm going to check if there are spacesuits. See you later. And Alesso sits back up and is going to frantically look for any kind of emergency gear, emergency what's the name? The capsules to get out of that kind of things.
Is there a
Sure.
call attendant?
You know, I died already once. It's not, very funny that I dislike it. It's not very comfortable.
So in the give me an investigation or perception check to look around. As you press the call attendant button, it goes bing, bing, bing. And shortly after that, Fakeroff, everything on the dashboard starts flashing
19.
red. 19. Investigation, great. Everything starts flashing red. A tannoy, which it can't be a tannoy, perhaps it's a message cantrip. It's a bit weird, gets in your head somehow. It's just says brace, brace, and one of you might
those are the
recall.
those are the things that go in your teeth.
One of you in the passenger area might have remembered the Fey person doing something. If you look for the Fey person, they are sitting like this in their chair, getting down.
Too busy, like rummaging for any kind of space.
Fetal position. Fetal position.
That's the word. Just like.
Alessio, you do find spacesuits. They are white with blue spots. Kind of looks like bread that's been left out a little too long.
Oh, blue cheese.
Or cheese, yeah. Or Stilton, yeah. But there's enough for everyone. There's like a bunch of emergency suits here. You know, they're the ones with the helmet where you press the button and then like a bubble just covers your body.
More importantly, is there one for the frog?
Yes, these are non these are the most non-specific suits. Like you literally press a button and the bubble covers whatever mass you have. They even work for primordial fluids. You know, like you name it.
Hey, I found the suits.
Fetal position.
Fakeroff, the ship is no longer responding. You can steer, but all the other buttons aren't working. You have steering, and it's slowly descending out of the asteroid field, and you can see a planet below you, which is very green.
I like green, and I'm gonna start steering towards the planet.
Great.
And I'm just gonna kind of like shout back, "Good job, Alessio! You found it!" And
You get the suit! You get the suit! And you get the suit! And you get the suit!
This is it. This is how I die. Surrounded by fools of space.
How do I put this on? If I'm sitting in the seat and I put it on, won't it just cover the seat and then cover the...
Oh, precious baby.
You are fortunate, Percival. In front of you, in the back of the person in front of you seat, there is the holy grail of words. Safety card. How to use your spacesuit.
I get into the fetal position and read it.
And now, unfortunately, in space, these are very advanced suits. You put the helmet on, you press the button. It's right there on the card. Put helmet on, press button, and then it says, if suit fails to inflate, blow into tube inside the thing. It's not the most, for a safety thing, it's kind of worrying, but,
I check the next safety card. Does it say the same thing?
Yeah, they all say the same thing, and you can see on these helmets that Alessio is handing out, there is indeed what looks like a little party blower style thing that you can blow into. Like, for a high-tech spacesuit, this looks like cheap plastic. You're not sure how the cold depths of space will fare against this thing, but hey, it must be up to standard, right?
Is the flight attendant wearing one?
Yes.
I put one on and push the button like 5 times.
And a thin film. It's kind of like, when you we all had them things as kids, right? Where you've got the thing. I'm gonna give you where you've got the thing where you do this and then you blow bubbles. Yeah, we've all got that, right?
Yeah.
You are kind of covered in that kind of film. It's kind of oily, liquidy, watery thing, and it covers everything except for the helmet.
This is basically soapy water.
Bakeroff! That planet's coming at you pretty quick. It must be moving at quite a clip. Or you are. You can see
definitely the planet.
You can see the front of the ship is starting to glow like an orange color. I mean, when you hit the second mushroom, there was like a metal thing that came off. Probably not important.
I'm gonna pull up, but I'm gonna as I do it, I'm going to, through my Gith Yankee bloodline, I'm going to summon a mage hand to help me as well. So 3 hands on the thing, pulling up, going, I'm pretty sure this is what I do.
Okay. And give me another piloting check.
Hey, not a 7, a 21.
Hey! It all suddenly the extra mage hand. That's what you needed. Just a third hand. As you pull up, you can see the planet below you is very heavily forested. Think Yavin 4. Think Dantooine. Very green. And as you are coming across, you see the orange at the front of the ship turn into flames, and this wooden ship is beginning to burn up. There is another red light flashing. It's just a red button that says heat shield. And with a 21, we'll carry that forward. You can see a lake up ahead.
Are we on fire? That seems like the best place to put us out.
Everyone, please make me one last deck save for landing in the water.
Meanwhile,
I'm starting to think you're not actually a pilot.
Is the announcement for the microphone for the announcement, and is going to say in the microphone, "This is the captain. There is a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience slight turbulence and then explode." Dexterity saving throw 18.
Okay. Okay.
Froggo got a 9. I got a 15.
Okay. Well, what did you roll? You rolled a 22. Okay, so actually that's a little easier on you all, but 9's still not quite going to cut it. 9's still not quite going to cut it. I think also it's DC 10.
I got a 7.
Ooh,
Same.
Fakerov. Fakerov, Yahiri, as you were both in the dash, Alessio, you managed to hold on fine. You just hold on to the microphone and you're fine. However, Fakerov and Yahiri, you're gonna, as you make impact with the water, the two of you are going straight out of that dashboard. You're going straight out through the windscreen, and you land in deep water. It's kind of green.
Froggo too as well, right?
Froggo was in the back with you, right, getting a suit up.
No,
So they're just...
he was in the cockpit.
This whole time.
Froggo also comes flying out of the cockpit amongst you in the water.
Ribbit.
But then it's quite
After
pleasant.
making the announcement, Alessio put on the suit. This game of 18, and I suppose.
Yeah.
Say the last part over. You said something. You kind of like sputzed out the last thing you said, Lou.
Oh, sorry. Did you not hear me well?
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of internet problems going on at the minute. More people are using the internet than normal.
Fair.
This is fine. There's less people also to maintain all of the nodes that keep the internet up. So there's going to be problems here and there. Could you just repeat that last thing?
Yeah. So I made the announcement on the microphone, totally ripping off a certain TV show. Put on my suit and did my dexterity saving throw. Am I fine? Because I'm sorry, I didn't get all of it.
What did you roll?
18.
18. Yeah, you're fine. You can stay in your seat. You know, you hold onto the mic. You sit back. You're fine. You know, the ship is filling with water, starting at the cockpit, but you're fine.
So as I get shoved like through the windshield and into the I will cast Shape Water to redirect the flow of water and push me up to the surface.
Hey, that's
gonna
a good
do
use.
exactly the same thing.
Nice.
And then I will use Shape Water to freeze the water so I can stand on it while I kind of watch the ship just kind of go down.
Like
Perfect landing.
so much Breath of the Wild.
And thank God Froggo is indeed a frog. Froggo gets
Scoop
eyes.
up the frog.
Exactly.
Standing on top of this block of ice.
Froggo's gonna come to me though, because I'm in the ship. It's like no.
Oh yeah, jumps out like. No, you fool!
Yeah, I'm gonna
The ship
climb
is sinking.
to Froggo, who's going to be like my life raft.
So, Yuhiri and Fakerov, first of all, since you've already been in the water, we'll get to the rest of you very soon. Could you please make me a survival check?
I'd love to.
Yes, I can do that. Oh, that is very good. Yes, that is a 4.
That's a big fat 0.
Nice, nice. Okay. So this is fine. You are out of the water, you're standing on the ice, nothing wrong whatsoever. So as the ship begins to fill with water, what are Alessio, Percival, and Bazawar going to do as Froggo starts, like, towards the ship?
Yeah, I'm going to flail in true Bazawar fashion, waiting for Froggo to get to me.
Percival? Oh, you're muted.
I don't know. Panic. Panic sounds good. That's what everyone else is doing, right? Just panicking.
Alessio is trying to swim up to the surface.
Oh, so you're in the cockpit. It's starting to fill with water, but you're not in danger of sinking just yet. I mean, it is filling up quite quick, but you're okay. The Fey person sort of stands up and is like, oh, thank goodness for that, and heads over to one of the doors, twists the handle, pushes out, does an up-down motion, then does another 90-degree turn, pulls it in, like turns it up again, turns it round, and then pushes it out, which is the correct procedure for opening a door on a ship, of course. And then pulls a yellow tab from beneath the ship, and a raft appears. Everyone, please step this way. Make sure your suits are on, and you've pressed the button. If you need to blow them up, blow them up.
Is mine on right? Does it need blown up? I mean, it's filmy. It's not... Is this right?
As long as you're filmy, you are safe.
Okay. All right, sit on the raft.
Bazawar is going to search for the nearest one and horrifically fail and try to put on this life raft thing, this suit with an intelligence of 10. So he's just
I mean,
not that sure.
I mean, sure. Why don't you give us well, you can decide to fail, yeah. So
he's not gonna try. He's not gonna try to fail. I just don't think he knows how. So he just like,
Okay, well, give us an int roll then. Let's see how it comes out.
I'm gonna guidance myself because I can do that.
You can do that.
Well, that was a natural 20, +2, which is a 22.
Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't matter which way round the helmet's on. You know, the blowy bit doesn't have to be facing your mouth. It can be digging into the back of your neck. It's not comfortable, but the suit's on and working just perfect.
Great. And there's a raft. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump in the raft.
Yeah. You will see Fakeroff and Yahiri out there. They're standing on ice, looking quite, happy with themselves. There do seem to be like some kind of local bugs on them. What about
Local
Alessio?
bugs on the raft? Sorry.
No, on Fakeroff and Yahiri.
Oh.
There was what? Sorry, I missed that. What's on
bugs
us?
on us.
Oh.
There's some kind of bugs on us.
Oh.
So Yuri doesn't notice because he's on knees, bent over, like, this was a mistake.
No, my friend, it is good. Oh, hello, little buggies.
And I'll just start petting them.
I do not deal with live animals, only with undead ones. But maybe they can help us get on the way to civilization, right? And I will cast Speak to Animals.
Sure.
Hey, hello, my little friends. Do you hear me?
And you hear from these very low-int creatures. They're kind of like big slugs, big black slugs, which are attaching themselves to Yahiri and Fakeroff, and they're just going,
Great.
nom 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 nom.
Yeah. Where is there the biggest noms? Where is the biggest noms?
Here?
Where is second biggest noms?
One of the ones on who's smaller of stature out of Fakeroff and Yahiri?
I'm 6'2", because I'm a Githyanki.
Yeah, I'm probably shorter than that.
Okay.
Maybe
so
5'7" or so.
one of the ones over on Yahiri goes, here? Nom 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 nom.
Is there a place where there is lots and lots of nom-noms? Not too far.
Yes. And they, it's difficult to explain directions in Bug, but they say where the ammonia is greater.
The ammonia is greater.
Yeah, that's the, they communicate kind of some words, some images and smells, and you get the strong smell of ammonia from them, that eggy kind of...
Do you have to fly into the sun to go to the ammonia?
Oh, in water.
In water. Oh. Can you get into the water yourself, or is it something that the nom-noms do?
things come to water. We wait in water. Nom 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 nom.
Okay.
I shall
This
call
was
you.
very useful. Thank you very much, my little friends. You may nom nom a little bit.
And I'll start pushing the piece of ice towards the raft, and I'm like,
I shall call you Louis. You are going to be Michelle. I am going to call you Sebastian.
and start naming them on me.
Like
Good
picking them up.
news. Good news. There is civilization. I am quite unsure where it would actually be situated, but there is a big concentration in some chemicals that often the result of civilization, says the little friends here. And they usually come to the water, so we could wait and make camp until we see civilization.
Are there any of these bug things on Froggo?
No.
Okay.
Unless you were talking to these things?
Well, I can speak to them more, but these ones, the conversation is limited.
Ugh. It's a terrible place. Should never have left.
Froggo swims over to Fakeroth with me, looks at Fakeroth, looks at Michelle, and eats it.
Well, it was a good run while it lasted.
Yeah, there's...
Au revoir, Michelle.
Let's get to shore, shall we?
To be clear, was that Bazawa or Froggo eating the...
Froggo.
Froggo, yeah. Just making
Very
sure.
important.
Yeah, you hear a loud squelch, and Froggo's lips sort of turn a little redder than normal.
Hey,
You hear he's going to use Shape Water, since they also have that as a cantrip, to create jumping stones to get to shore from the lake. So you can freeze like a little square within range. So like just bam, hop, bam, hop. Like
Yeah.
the sooner we get out of this lake, the sooner these bugs will get off of us.
You can see
Sure.
grassy area nearby. It looks a little watery, but there's grass there, so that must mean solids, right?
Alessio is going to swim just beneath the water, come out for air, basically make sure that now that the bugs have eaten their fill and that is covered in okay. He's thanked them, basically. He goes under the safety of the water.
And Bazawar just
Up to
holding
the
on
shore.
to Froggo as Froggo swims towards shore.
Mm-hmm. Sure. When you get to shore, this is very much like swampland, like Maya. So a lot of it looks hard, but it's actually kind of boggy. But you can walk through it. It may get mud on your clothes. You may be a little dirtied, but having just crashed from space into a lake, you're doing pretty well.
Okay, time for another bonfire, and I will cast another bonfire at some place where it looks a bit damp enough that it could support it and not burn the entire forest. I try to make it not too close to a tree that's too dry, and try to dry my trench coat because it is ruined.
Legit question. You just said the word swamp. Is this place actually a swamp?
It looks kind of swampy, yeah.
So you know that random thing? Guess what my natural explorer... No, seriously. My favorite enemy are plants, and my natural explorer is swamp.
Oh my goodness, yes. So, like, Bazawa feels quite at home here.
We are moving.
I'm never gonna see a fucking swamp. It's fine.
Legendary.
Wow, you couldn't write it. So Bazawa, you would recognize these creatures around everything. Those were fey leeches, or fleeches, if you prefer. Sure, they suck blood like normal leeches. They also suck wild magic.
Wow.
I mean, nothing's happened, so...
I am not. Great.
I am not a wild mage sorcerer, just putting that out there. I am not a wild mage sorcerer. There is no wild magic eating out of me, I hope.
So if they eat some wild magic and then you smash them, does it just release?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't really stay around him. I mean, Umberly doesn't really tell me about these things. I just like it. It's dirty.
I'd rather they not take anything my body. I like all of my fluids and mana exactly where it is.
I don't like my tears, but otherwise I'd agree.
I don't like my tears.
Oh, you sweet, precious child.
You do find a path which is dry enough to land a bonfire on, but wet enough to not worry about setting fire to the swamp. I mean, they're pretty hard to set fire to. With Bazilwar's direction, if Bazilwar is willing to give direction, you can set a campfire up, and soon you hear a sort of a sound. It sounds like an engine of some kind, not like a space engine, but more like a land vehicle engine. So you can hear like the creaking of a car and a sort of of an engine. And there's a guy coming along. He's got a.
I would like to hide.
You can, by all means. Please roll stealth.
I'm still drying my clothes.
I'm gonna stand there with my sword out, like.
That is a 16.
Oh yeah, you can dive into the watery side of the road and remain hidden. He's coming along. He's wearing a straw hat, a pair of big old dungarees, and he's driving with his toes. In his hand, he's got a big old pitcher, like a big old jug. And as he's coming up to y'all, he's going, "Well, howdy! What y'all doing down here in the swamp?"
We simply, crashed our spaceship. We are so terribly sorry for the pollution that will come out of this. Maybe we can say, would you have a spaceport in mind for us to continue our travels?
A space what? Now look, hang on a minute. I'd love to talk to you, but you meaning to use that there sword?
Are you the one that Umberly sent me after? You will die.
I don't know, Emily.
No, don't. Let's not be so uncouth.
I'm going to cast Primeval Awareness just to make sure they're not fey.
No.
Is that what it is? I just lied to you. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I have too many things. I'm going to, wait, is that what I'm going to do? Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Primeval Awareness to get the location. Hold on, shit. Too many things, y'all. I have 4 classes. Yes, expand a ranger slot to sense aberration, celestial dragons, elemental fae, fiend, or undead. Yes, that's what I want to know.
So you will tell from this ability that they are not originally Fae, but they are Fae touched. And indeed, this whole swamp is kind of wild like the Fae.
I'm getting ratings, and you look Fae!
Well,
You cannot be telling that to every elf that you see. No, look. We want to be on our way. Several of us have missions. I am on a business trip myself. Everything is paid by the company.
I can help you if you want to get some help. I know a guy named Ricky. He's some sort of rocket scientist. He'll get you all sorted out.
And I'm like right behind his ear, and I go,
yes, that is good. Take us to him.
Jesus!
I am sorry. I am very, very sneaky.
I mean, no, look, I saw y'all crash. That was real pretty. It's like an asteroid coming down into the swamp. Boom! It was like something out of a movie I saw once when I was off-world.
Well, maybe, just maybe, if you're lucky, we brought little pieces of asteroids with us.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Now, we don't have none of that spaceport around here, but I'm sure we can get you off planet. Is there anything that I need to be aware of? Anything that maybe might upset the swamp?
Well, the spaceship that crashed in that here body of water.
And creeping space mold.
Hmm.
But that's important, right?
Space mold?
Yes.
What's that?
Our ship.
It is called wood rot.
Oh, is that what our ship's name was?
No,
I don't know.
That
Maybe.
was what was wrong with the ship.
Oh.
Yes, our ship collided with a cluster of the stuff. When we crashed, perhaps it burned up on entry. We're not sure. But we don't mean any harm to your swamp, if that's what you're asking.
Yes,
No.
they came out of nowhere. They attacked us. It was totally the asteroid's fault.
Wait, I thought we had it when we left port. We ran into an asteroid full of that stuff?
No,
I thought it was a normal asteroid.
totally normal asteroid.
I can tell you a thing or two about space fungi. You follow me. Hop in the back.
Oh, you are a fun guy. I will totally hop in because you are a fun guy.
For the record, I'm totally disappointed that the first words of the NPC weren't, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
There's plenty of time for someone to tell us to get out of the swamp.
If you all hop into his car or follow, he will start driving either way. And I think that is where we'll take our break. So we're going to step away for 5 minutes, everyone. We're going to grab a drink, stretch our legs, and do all of them good things. And we will be back very, very shortly. You should do the same. If you've been with us since the beginning, now's a great time to stretch your legs. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic break. We certainly did. We have joined with an unknown entity in an unknown swamp that we have crashed in. He doesn't seem phased at all. He's taken him back to go and see his mushroom farm. And that's exactly where we'll pick up. Driving along in this chug-a-bug truck. You can see it's kind of been cobbled together by different kinds of wood, and there's like a stove back there, and it looks like the stove is driving this thing. In fact, he'll say to one, could y'all chuck some more coal on there? It's getting a little slow. But like it's moving at maybe 15 feet speed. So it's slower than average, but if you wanted to rest or anything like that, you certainly could. Short rest. Before he turns into this large field. That
He turns into a field.
Yes. Transforms.
Yes. He elongates out. No, he turns right into this field. I don't know why right's important, but it is. And you can see this field is covered in what looks like asteroid mushrooms. Big mushrooms.
Oh, they're really big. They're not like small.
Yeah, they're about the size of the
look
ship.
like anything we
okay.
encountered, say maybe like 10 minutes earlier.
Yep.
Look, regular asteroids.
Did they actually look like rocks, or did these look like rock-sized mushrooms?
Rock-sized mushrooms. You might remember the description: a shell with lots of little tendrils and a stalk.
Yeah.
You
I was
split a
making sure
mushroom.
it wasn't like a rock, but like it's actually a mushroom.
Is it like rock in coloration and texture, but mushroom shape and size of a rock?
I mean, in that both mushrooms and rocks can be kind of gray.
Like the gray pockmarked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely think it's an asteroid then.
They must grow these here, and then they release into the atmosphere.
I don't like plants.
Do that.
I don't like things that breathe carbon dioxide.
I would like to randomly reach over and grab a chunk and eat it.
It tastes kind of normal.
Normal
Could
for a
use,
rock.
al dente mushroom. You could use a little salt or something, but
I have a D100 various Underdark mushroom table. Can I roll on it?
I would rather we didn't, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. It's just for taste.
Oh, just for taste?
It's just for taste.
Yeah, go for it.
70. It tastes like cold honey.
There you are.
It's deeply upsetting.
This is really good. You should try some.
And then I'll just keep going.
Fantastic. Okay, yeah.
No
So-
thanks.
yeah, they taste kind of sweet, a little sticky. Really sticky.
So you grow these rocks here for food, or
Well, no, I'd do it because the voices told me to.
oh, you're gods.
Sure.
If that's how it helps us understand it.
Do any of these have like tendrils that are trying to reach out like the one up in space did?
You can see where Fakeroff has taken a chunk of mushroom. There is like these thin spores, like long, almost like worms coming out, like feeling towards where Fakeroff is.
No! I'm gonna tell the dead. His literal favorite enemy is plants, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why don't you give me a nature check? Because you might recognize these things.
I'm gonna do that and probably not care. That's a. I don't have anything to nature. That's a 9.
Ooh, do you get advantage because they're your
Oh, you're right. Ha 11.
Great. Yeah, so you recognize these mushrooms just about. You don't get a lot from them, but you know that they are they're known as Randra mushrooms. You can't remember any specifics, but Randra mushrooms seems important. Randra mushrooms.
Randra.
They're definitely magical and definitely dangerous.
Yeah, no! Tell the dead.
The mushroom cannot make a save, so it will automatically fail. Please roll damage. It is damaged. Fakerov just ate it, so...
Suffer! Okay. That is, those were shitty rolls, though. That's an 11.
11, okay. 11 damage.
11 necrotic damage.
The mushroom wilts a little. Looks a little sad.
Good!
From the field of mushrooms, you see a tendril come up. And another one. And then another one. And your guy goes, oh, God. Well, good luck. And he runs to a... he just runs and, like, dives into the bushes. These tendrils look different. Instead of being, like, the plant-like wormy things, these are long, black tendrils, which, like, have, like, a cupped, pointed end like this with lots of little spikes in.
Can I?
Wait, what do you mean, good luck? Where are you going?
Can I roll a nature to see if it's part of the plant or like a parasite or like a
Sure.
worm separate? $15.
On a 15, you recognize this kind of spore. It's not part of the plant or anything like that. It's something quite else. That's a displacer beast pod.
That's
Oh.
that's a displacer beast pod. Probably kill it.
Another one rises up over here.
And that one.
Another one.
I'm gonna follow suit and dive into the bushes.
Roll me a stealth check.
Do I know what a displacer beast is? Because I personally do not know what a displacer
Oh,
beast is.
they're big evil cats. They got 6 legs and 2 tentacles, and they go really fast.
Okay.
I got a 23 on my stealth check.
Oh yeah, you are well hidden, friend.
I am going also to dive into the bushes.
All of the tendrils come down. If you'd like to make a hide check, Alessio.
Natural 1 for a total of 9.
Fantastic. You are definitely very well hidden. And from the stalk, the forest of stalks ahead of you, you see one set of eyes appear. 2, 3, 4. Any of you turn to look back the way you came, you see a displacer beast on the path behind you, flanked by 2 others. 5 behind you, 7 in front of you in the field. Displacer beast party. 13 displacer beasts. Let's go.
We're surrounded.
Aren't they like huge creatures or some shit?
It is, yes, here we go.
Oh, we're dead. We're dead.
No, but my brother put one in my closet once when we were little. We'll be fine.
Let's do this!
You'll
You
be
see,
fine.
I got my sword out. Yes, I am very ready.
Is this?
No, the second these things started popping up, Yuhiri already had their greatsword out. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
What-
Farah
someone-
had, I don't even remember how to say my name. Fake Kiroth has his blaster out. He's ready.
Of course, hidden in the forest as you are.
Yes.
Swamp. Hey, why don't we all roll initiative? Would someone mind tracking
Yeah.
initiative for me? Any volunteers?
I got you.
You got it.
Thank you. I'm just going to roll twice for the displacer beast. I'm going to roll once for the ones in the field, and once for the ones behind you.
Oh,
Natural
wow.
20 for a total of 23.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
I've got
Unless
advantage
you're
on this.
is like dove into the bushes, only to be sprung back from the bushes not allowing anyone just entering them, and with his wand, he's now ready from having been just thrown back by nature.
Naturally.
All right. All right, so you said 20 what?
23.
23, cool. Let me look in here too.
Yeah,
I have an 11.
15 and 7.
I also have an 11.
The dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for Percival. I got a 19.
Okay, so whilst we get the order sorted out, I believe it is Alessio's turn first.
Yes, with Percival after that.
Fantastic. Alessio, what would you like to do?
We should be friends. You know, which one of you is the leader? And he will cast animal friendship on the first that he sees, using the bigger they are racial threat from his mark of handling. You can target a beast or monstrosity when you cast animal friendship or speak with animals, provided the creature's intelligence score is 3 or lower. Because I'm pretty sure displacer beasts are not just beasts, they're probably monstrosity.
They are a large monstrosity, yes. What was the int score?
Provided the creature's intelligence score is 3 or lower.
Unfortunately, the displacer beast's intelligence is not 3 or lower. So what happens if they are intelligent?
I think it doesn't work, because I think it just augments the number. Animal friendship is just for beasts, but you can target monstrosities if you have this feat. But never mind.
You know, if the beast is intelligence 4 or higher, yeah, I'm afraid they're too intelligent for this to work. Unfortunately, so perhaps as you probe in, you get some simple. Actually, because I described 5 behind and 7 in front. There's a voice that comes from just where you were hiding. It wasn't nature that pushed you back, but another displacer beast. That as you ask who's the leader, she goes, "Me."
You speak common?
No.
Okay, so I guess wait, was that? It's probably an action.
I've got it down as an action, yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's an animal friendship is an action, which means I have a bonus action, maybe.
You do? Yeah. If the rest of you if you'd like to think of your actions and bonus actions before we get there, so we can get the quick fire rounds, let's make the most of this combat.
Well,
I understand we put you on the spot, Lou, so it's okay.
Yeah. Wait. So, Dragon's Breath? Wait, shit. I need to read that here. When a creature and you view it with the power until the spell ends, up to 1 minute. Okay, so then I guess that I will point my wand to my throat and mutter an incantation, and my mouth is going to drip with green drool for acid. So I guess in my next turn I'll just use Dragon Breath, and I will stay in place, my wand at the ready, like a fencer.
Of course, on guard, as they say. Well then, next was Percival.
Percival has his guessing like Tron bow out, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Weapon on it. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Froggo.
Sanctuary on Froggo. They are sancticated. I don't know what the verb is for making something sanct.
They're sanctified, I guess.
Sanctified. Yeah, that'll work.
Froggo sanct.
I don't know, I'm kind of a fan of sancticated.
And then and he'll kind of bunch up next to anyone who's still on the rinky-dink little boat, but otherwise not move.
Okay, holding an action or?
Nope, that's it. That's my action, bonus action, not moving.
Great. Then next in the turn order we have Bazua.
Bazaar just sees the nearest displacer beast and it's just like, and as I start to run, you see like water like rush over, but almost just like wind, like a mist come over his sword. As his bonus action, I cast Zephyr Strike. And then I don't know how far they are away from me. How far do you think they are?
Oh, within 30 feet. They all snuck up on you.
Great. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I have an extra 30 feet of movement because of this Zephyr Strike. And I rush over and immediately attempt to attack one. And a thing you didn't know is that I'm an assassin rogue.
Oh!
So I have an advantage on this attack. And if it hits, it's a crit.
And that sneak attack as well, yeah.
And that's sneak attack. Does a... What's my short sword? Does a 22 hit?
It does. So before you... Oh, wait, hang on. You don't need to do it. You're doing roll dice. Never mind. I was about to give you roll 20 advice. Discard that. Please roll critical damage plus sneak attack. Double your sneak attack as well.
I double all the dice?
All the dice.
Or so am I rolling all the dice twice, or am I just doubling the number?
Roll all the dice twice.
Oh,
Lots
shit.
of dice.
Okay.
Lots of maths. Let's do this.
So I'm going to start with the regular, which is just a sword, so that's 2d6 instead of 1d6. That's 7. Keep this number for me.
Yep.
Plus sneak attack stuff, which is 8d6 now. Crap. 4, 5. Okay, yeah, okay. 6. Okay, numbers. Okay. That was okay. This is 10, 20, 24, 28 from sneak attack, plus my Zephyr Strike damage, which is now 2d8. That's 9 points of damage. Am I missing anything from any other?
Did you get the 7?
All the Zephyr Strike dice?
I just did.
Okay.
Did you? You got those numbers all right?
7, 28, and 9. So I've got a total of 44.
24.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yes, I believe. Let me just make sure that sounds right. That sounds right. That sounds right. All this other stuff that doesn't make sense. Great, 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 great. Should I be an asshole? I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to do one thing of Divine Smite.
Oh,
yeah, you are.
Yeah, throw that in.
Come on, anytime you crit, you Divine Smite.
Exactly. So that's going to be 4d8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Which makes it 8d8
Wait.
because crit.
Hold on. It's 2d8 plus a spell higher. No. So it's 2d8 plus.
Got it.
No, it's 4d8.
Got it.
Yeah. I was like, wait. Great. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's okay. No, you got this.
Okay. That's 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 16. That gives you a total of 60 so far. Do you have any dexterity bonuses or spellcasting bonuses to add to that damage?
Oh yeah. Just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. That's just plus 3.
Total plus 3.
That's it.
How does this look? How do you kill the first displacer beast in round 1? Rogues, assassins, man.
Rogue paladin assassin. Good God.
And cleric and ranger.
And ranger. I just think that first that swipe just like goes straight down, and like you see like the slashing, but you also hear like the force of the damage, and then a little bit of light shining from it, but it's like a blue light because it's almost like when light hits water, like a very pretty light that shines from it, and then just an explosion of cacophony as he just, and I just go, oh shit! I just look at the next one, but then I back up because I'm actually not that strong. And since I cast Zephyr Strike, no opportunity attacks. So I'm just going to back up another 20 feet because of Zephyr Strike giving me a plus 30. That's what I'm going to do.
In all the death and then out again. I love it.
Yeah, and Froggo just goes, and just takes the dodge action.
Love it. Froggo takes the dodge action. Dojo is now sanctified as well. Great.
Froggo?
Froggo. Yeah, thank you.
Dodjo. That's funny because he's dodging.
Yeah, there we go. It's the first set of displacer beasts. They're going to be the one in front of you. Now one less than the rest. Let's throw some attacks in here. First of all, fun fact: they get 2 attacks with their tentacles. Let's go ham here.
I just want you to know I have a armor class of 11.
You also ran away though. So the first 3 are going to attack Ingvilda. Ingvilda, did these hit you? 9.
No.
23.
Yes.
Please take 9 bludgeoning damage and 2 piercing damage as this tentacle lashes out and slaps you. The next one going to attack you again. Oh, roll 20 being a little slow. It's loaded today. I'm guessing a 22 hits you too.
Yes, it does.
Please take another 10 bludgeoning damage. 7 bludgeoning, 3 piercing. And 11?
11 does not hit.
Great,
I'm having trouble doing 7 plus 3.
10.
No, yeah.
I gotcha.
And then the third one is going to attack you as well. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Please take 6 bludgeoning and 4 piercing. They like to do 10 damage, these things. And then a 10, probably not going to hit.
No.
So that's the first one up. That's the first 3. The next 3 are going to attack. I think they're going to attack Percival and Yahiri. Are you both quite close to the front, getting your greatsword out? And Percival.
Yeah, I'd have my greatsword down at the edge of the exit of the back of the truck.
Okay, and where's Fakerov?
Hiding in
the bushes.
In the bushes.
So one of you's on the boat. You're in the bush thing.
And just so you know, I only went back 20 feet. Sorry, just so you know.
So you're not. So in terms of order, Yahiri holding up the back, Bazawar, Percival on the boat in the middle, Bazawar in front, nearest the ones that you just killed, Alessio off to the side where Fakerov is hiding. Got it. Okay, so maybe they'll attack Bazawar then. So Bazawar, first 2 attacks. Do a 20 and a 19 hit you?
Yes.
So the first one, seeing you fell its friend, dives forward 20 feet and attacks you with 2 attacks, doing more damage than they've done previously. 10 bludgeoning, 4 piercing, and 7 bludgeoning and 6 piercing.
And I need immediately you just hear the thunderous wave as it needs to make a dex save. As I am a Tempest cleric.
Does a 16 pass your DC?
Ooh, you lucky! It's halved, but it's okay. Yes, my DC is 15. It's going to take 4 points of thunder damage.
Okay, that one takes 4 points of thunder damage.
I entirely forgot that I have Hellish Rebuke.
Next one going to dive forward and attack you again, Bazawar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. It's 23, yep. 22 for 8 blood, for a total of 13 bludgeoning, another 4 piercing. A little more merciful, this one. Seeing.
Threw me off. That's 9 and 8. Okay, that's 17. Great.
So the next one is going to actually pass by you. Did your Tempest thing use a reaction?
It did.
Okay, it's going to pass by you to go and attack Percival.
Nah.
Percival, does a 12 or a 25 hit you?
25 does.
Yeah. So please take 6 bludgeoning and 3 piercing damage. And then it is Yahiri's turn.
All right. Yahiri has the greatsword out, which looks sort of like a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy, but it's obviously glowing because it's sci-fi, and in some garish color, perhaps like Fire Engine Red or Candy Apple Red, very glossy. Yahiri's eyes begin to glow a vicious green as their muscles begin to ripple, the scales bristle on their limbs, their claws get a little longer, and where they were once calm, they have become enraged. They're a berserker barbarian, and they say, And now you'll understand the true power of my order. And they jump off the back and displace a beast. My speed is 40.
Ooh. One of the ones in front or one of the ones
make some
behind?
reckless attacks. Whatever behind. How about that?
Behind. Okay, cool. Reckless attacks, here they come.
Yep. So the first one is made with advantage, which is not good. 11 and 8 versus AC.
11 is not gonna hit, I'm afraid. With reckless attack, all of your attacks this turn will be made with advantage.
Oh, is that all of them? I thought it was just the first one.
Thought it was just the first one too.
All of them.
No.
Yeah,
I'll take all of them.
It's
I've
all of them.
I've had this discussion before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
Yeah, it's all of them because all attacks against them have advantage.
Yeah.
Right. Then 16 would be the second attack.
16 hits.
Fantastic. My greatsword is 2d6 plus 4 because I'm raging. And that's a 13.
13 hits. 13 points of damage, yep. This one, it looks hurt, but nowhere near as much enough damage to make it look bloodied or anything like that.
Right.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it. Move, 2 attacks, and my bonus action to rage.
Perfect. So then next we have Fakerov. Hiding in the bushes.
I am. And seeing all of this go on, and not sure how much hiding is going to do, is going to take it one step closer and is going to actually draw all of the shadows around him into him and then burst them out, as I am going to use Eyes of the Dark, spending 2 sorcery points to cast darkness that I can see through.
Where do you send
Stupid.
Centered on me.
Okay.
Stupid question. As a fellow shadow sorcerer, would I be able to see through it?
You would have to burn 2 sorcery points in order to do that.
Oh.
So it's an
But
option
you
you could
would be able
take
to.
on your turn, yeah. Okay.
And so I do, as my action, I do that. And so 20 feet of darkness just surrounds this area. And then my bonus action, I'm going to hide.
Okay, you stay hidden.
Yep, and that is not the best hide check in darkness, but I am in darkness, so I'm going to take that. But that is a 10 on my hide check. Because even with advantage, I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Your dice do not like you today. You remain hidden.
Yep.
Yahiri, holding up the back there, you have 6 displacer beasts on you, one of which you've just hurt.
Bring them on.
Do a 22 and a 16 hit you?
Absolutely. My
So
AC is 14.
okay, so please take 13 bludgeoning damage and 12 piercing damage from the first one. I believe you're a barbarian raging, right? So you can half
I
that
am.
then.
I have resistance to that.
Great. I'll let you do the hard
And
math.
I'd like to spend my reaction for Hellish Rebuke on one of them.
Yeah, please. This will be the one that just hit you. So
Yep. So they need to make a dexterity saving throw, and they'll take 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
what save? Sorry, wisdom.
Dexterity, sorry.
Nat 20.
Well, you'll take half of 12, so 6.
Yeah, creature's still hanging in there. This one's looking pretty mean. Okay, so I'm just going to roll all of the attacks up next for the next 5. They're all going to go towards you, Yahiri. Let me know if you get low on health.
Bring it on.
What have you got? 14, did you say your AC was?
14.
Okay, so that's 1. 3. 4. 5. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of damage coming your way. There's going to be a bit of damage. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks that hit.
Oof.
Come on, Roll20, don't fail us now. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So I might let you math that one out.
Yep.
looks to be around 40 to 50 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck do a little calculation here.
I appreciate that. Okay. So we go back to the top of the round to Alessio.
Alessio, having cast Dragon's Breath on himself at 4th level at the previous round, will breathe a cloud of acid on the displaced beasts.
Okay. And how many will this affect?
So I believe it's a cone. Let me get back the description of this. And I think it's a 5d6, and the cone is 15 feet.
Okay, yeah, 15 feet. We'll say that hits all 6 of them.
Yay! They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
And what's the DC?
My spell DC is 17.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 of them make it. The rest fail. What happens on a success? What happens on the on a fail?
So, I have to roll 5d6, which is the damage that is halved for people who got the save.
Fantastic. So they each take 21 points of damage. That one up front was already hurt a little bit.
Oh, and it's acid damage, in case this is relevant if you need to calculate resistances and the likes, but I don't think they are resistant to acid. Not sure.
Okay, yeah. It's good. It's good. Great. So 3 of them take 21 points of damage, and 3 of them take half of that, which would be 10.
So previously, Alessio has been hurt by the tentacles, and everywhere there's a tentacle that has hit him, not only is his trench coat slashed to ribbons, but you also see that his wounds are not bleeding. Instead, there is rotten flesh. And Alessio looks very pissed. You are disfiguring me. You are ruining my coat. Pretty, come here. And he will also, as a bonus action, burn sorcery points to invoke a dire wolf, who is a hound of ill omen. I think it's 3 sorcery points. I remember because I checked it again, like 2 minutes ago. So I don't know what's your rule about pets that are summoned. Do they have summoning sickness, or do they attack right away? But I would rather do just like CB is doing and have him attached to my initiative.
We'll have it on your turn, no problem. Get an attack straight away. You need a lot more attacks. Come on, hurt these things.
yeah. Cool. So, the direwolf, the modified direwolf, can bite and has additional bonus to attack and damage rolls applied to a ranger. I'm not a ranger. So, does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits, yes.
And then the creature, which I suppose will be the beast that's the closest to us, has to do strength DC 13 or be prone.
And we get exactly a 13. You keep
Cool.
calling
So
the
10
DCs, I'll keep hitting them.
So, 10 piercing damage and prone, which means advantages on melee attacks. Well, the next melee attacks before it gets back up.
Fantastic. Okay, so the one that's taken the most damage is starting to look bloodied. Next in the turn order is Percival.
I shoot it.
20 hits.
Extra attack.
24 hits.
Okay. And I'm just gonna roll damage together if that's alright with you.
Yeah, by all means.
It's gonna be 18 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And then, would it be a, what action is it to change my weapon?
use an item, or I think it's draw an item or something.
Is it a bonus or?
Oh, you can as part of an attack draw a new weapon.
It's a free action to interact with an object.
Yeah. Free action. Definitely.
So I will also trade out for my rapier, which unfortunately is not my sacred weapon, but that's okay, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, fantastic. Then next in the turn order we have Bazua.
Yes, it's me, but I need to do a quick thing. I realized I struggled. My apologies.
You are fine.
I'm just gonna roll these twice, and if they're under 15, I lose Zephyr Strike. I don't actually really remember how much damage I got per attack. That saves. And that saves. I'm good. Good. I still have Zephyr Strike.
Hell yeah.
And you said one was prone or something? One is down?
Yeah, one is prone. It had advantage on the attacks, on melee attacks. Percival still managed to plug it twice with arrows, and Bazua, it's looking pretty bad.
Great. I'm gonna rush over to it and attack it with my my short sword, because that's what the Bible told me to do. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, you have advantage because it's prone.
Oh, you're correct. Shit. I was a natural 1 on that one, so that can stay.
Okay, yeah, the 15 does hit, but that does mean you get sneak attack.
Oh, yes. You said does or doesn't? Yes, it does.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Great. So let's do this again. That's 4d6. Let's put them all at once.
This is becoming make CB roll as many dice as possible.
It is. I'm gonna burn a second level. No, I'm not. No, I'm not
Chuck
gonna do that.
a fistful of dice of different sides and see what happens.
Great. That is 23 points of damage.
So far, there's one person taking out all the displacer beasts. Bazua, how does this look?
I think I just like stab it straight through the head. I just like, yep. Are there any displacer beasts? I mean, I know there's still a lot, but are they near me?
Yeah, they're all kind of staying groups. They're like a pack. There's one that's looking very mad at you.
That's fine. As a bonus action, I'm going to offhand with my dagger. I'm dying. And if I'm correct, let me make sure thing. Yes, I'm going to give myself advantage on this one because I still have Zephyr Stripe up.
Yeah, by all means.
That is a 17 on the die plus some stuff.
That hits.
Great. So that's going to be that. I'm going to burn a second level Divine Smite into that one.
Uh-huh.
And that one's going to get my Zephyr Strike damage as well. So that is a 1d4 plus too many. Plus, sorry, that's 2d8 plus 3d8 from that. And then Zephyr Strike is a 1d8 as well? Yes.
68?
No. So 1d4 and 4d8.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. That is 1 plus, that's 4, 8, 12, 24 points of damage.
Okay, and with that strike, this second one is also looking bloodied.
And then I am going to... Who's starting to look worse for wear other than me? Oh, I'm going to use the rest of my movement, which is still a lot because of Zephyr Strike, to get to Yuhiri, I think.
Yes.
We can start rushing that way.
I think Yuhiri is taking the most damage. Yuhiri is holding up the back line alone at the minute. So they are...
So I'm going to rush over there to help. And my Froggo has 30 feet of movement, so he's just going to jump after me. Ribbit.
Great.
Ribbit. Taking the dodge action, but ribbit.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's
so
my turn.
Thank you so much. Next up is the Displacer Beasts. We've killed 2 of them now. We're leaving 5 remaining up front. 2 of them are still on Alessio. Does a 19 or a 16 hit? Yeah, well, do a 19 or a 16 hit? Yep, both hit. Great. And then the second one comes in as well with 2 tentacle attacks.
Nope.
With a 9 and a 23.
Yes.
So 3 damaging hits there. I'll let you math that out, if you don't mind. As the next one is going to... we are Nerdsmith. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, friends. The next one is going to dive onto Percival, as Bazawar has taken up the back row. They still have no idea where you are, Faker Off. There's just a load of darkness over there. They're avoiding that. So, Percival...
just as a note that Alessio will first go down, and then his body is going to twitch, and he will attempt the... what's the name?
Strength of the Grave.
Yeah, Strength of the Grave. Which should be so 28 damage plus so the DC is the damage taken, and where is it?
It's...
DC 5 plus the damage taken.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. We'll just say which hit killed you.
So this is an 18. Oh no, but I have to add my charisma, right?
You add your charisma, but also it won't be the full 28. It'll be
so plus 9.
Plus 9,
so
okay.
18 plus 9. 18 plus 9.
So that's 27. That's pretty good. Which so 5 plus whichever hit killed you. That's gonna get you back up. You're gonna be back up.
Cool. I have 1 HP.
You are up with 1 HP. Fantastic. Over on Percival, I've got 4 attacks there. How many
First
of those?
2 miss, second 2 hit.
Okay, so the second one being a little sprier than the others. I'll let you math that out. 17 bludgeoning damage, 7 piercing damage. The next one is going to try and attack Froggo, as Froggo runs towards Bazawar.
Froggo is sanctuaried.
Wisdom
Froggo is
save.
sanctuaried.
It can't attack them. It loses their turn. Next in the turn order is Yahiri.
All right, let's mess it up. So we've got Rage going for us. We've also got Reckless Attack, and I'm Frenzying. So I'm getting 3 swings with advantage, and I will take the damage because I'm still kicking at 92 HP. Let's see what happens. Swing number 1. 17.
Yep, that's hitting.
Swing number 2 is a 23. And swing number 3 is also a 23.
All 3 hit.
Love to see it. So I've got 1, 2, 3. That by my math is 28, 39. Why won't you die?
Yahiri, how does this look? As this one that you hit last round, Hellish rebuked and then continued to slash at them. They do die by the end of this turn. How does this look?
So Yahiri gets smacked by the claws on the past turn, leans back and flame wreaths their forehead as they draw upon their infernal bloodline and curse back Malakoth Malak as flame wreaths the Displacer Beast. The rest of them attack, so they are dodging but clearly taking damage, and finally they throw back their head and let out a demonic howl and just swing, pressing the Displacer Beast backwards until finally knocking it off its feet, and then chunk, thrusting through it, pulling it back. You hear he turns to face the rest of them and says, "Who's next?"
Yeah, I mean, they're not that intelligent enough to run away. They still outnumber you, but you see a couple of them shy back. Next in the turn order is Fakeroff.
All right. So he's gonna look around, and who is the most surrounded? Is it still Yahiri?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
Yahiri has 5 on him, but Bazawar is right next to him with a Froggo coming up. And then at the front, you've got Alessio and Percival each have 2 on them.
I'm gonna go after the ones on Percival because Percival was such a this innocent looking, I'm in a fetal position, help me, and so I'm gonna focus on that so that way.
The darkness comes with you.
No, I'm not moving. I'm firing. I'm shooting.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yes. So.
Rogue dipping Shadow Sorcerer is actually pretty cool just for the extra sneak attack.
So is a go to my pluses. It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So. Crappy damage. 10,
You hate to see it.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Rolled 3 1s and 2 2s. Blah.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then fire my crossbow, and then as a bonus action, I know Alessio's looking pretty bad because they went down and they got back up. Who else is looking really bad? Can I tell?
Players?
I'm okay.
I'm at 92 of 100.
I'm pretty good. I'm at 101.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
at 91 of 135.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to kind of bring the shadow or bring the darkness into me, and then send it out. And I'm going to twin spell Healing Word, and they're both going to go into Alessio.
Okay, please roll out that healing.
as-
Yeah.
As the darkness kind of swirls and forms around shadows, and then the shadows just kind of suck into Alessio, healing some of their wounds.
Some good spells here.
Yeah.
It's like somehow this random stuff worked out in a way.
It's kind of
And that-
balanced.
I know, it's crazy.
Kinda.
That will be at 2nd level. And so... Ooh, not a whole lot. But a whopping 5 points of healing.
Wow.
From both spells?
Yeah.
Well,
Right. That was the first one. The first one, and then right. That is. I did cast 2. That's better. A 9 from the second one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Some health
Yep.
at least. Some health.
So yeah, it's a little something. And then that's my turn, and I stay in the darkness.
Fantastic. Next is the displacer beast at the back. We have 5 of which, and Fakeroff, you're gonna. I think they're gonna probably focus you mostly as you just killed their leader.
Ikaroff is hiding in shadow.
Sorry, wrong name. Yahiri. So Yahiri, we've got a 24,
Yep.
a 16,
Yep.
and a 23.
Yep.
Those 3 hit, lovely. I think actually one of them. Okay, the last one, 16 and a 21.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got
I
one.
only have
2
14 AC.
There it is. I remember now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 5. Again, I'll let you math. There's some big damage there.
Yep.
And Bazawar, one of them is going to attack you as you rush to Yahiri's side.
So there was 5 left, and that wasn't included the one that Yahiri killed, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I believe it. I get to know. Great.
Yep.
Yeah, both of those hit.
So please take. I'll let you math as well. 17 bludgeoning and 8 piercing.
I'm going to uncanny dodge the first hit, so that's going to be 8 from the first one.
Lovely. Fantastic.
So that's 17 in total.
After that, it is Alessio's turn.
Yeah, is the one that my Hound of Illumin targeting, is it still up?
Yes. No. The one that the Illivium moment took prone. No. Bazawar finished it off last round.
Okay, because I think it should disappear. Oh, no, I can decide of another target. Then it's gonna take the nearest one. And Alessio, having emerged from the tatters of his trench coat, now appears with his still intact, beautiful Italian lover face and his entirely translucent and dead body. And he's going to say, "You shouldn't have done that." And he's going to cast, what was the name of that spell? Immolation with a twin spell, which I think I have. Do I have the twin spell? I have the twin spell. So immolation. It's level. Immolation is a 5th level evocation spell that is a dex save 17 for the 2 nearest targets.
The 2 on you, yeah. Okay. So
Which
a fail. 2 fails. They're both gonna take
24 fire.
What's the second number there? Is that more damage?
I think it's rolled separately for each. Wait. It takes a failed save or as much as the burning target sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. At the end of each of its turns, the target repeats the saving throw and takes 46. So it's for the future.
Okay. So
it's basically on fire.
Well, one of them is immediately going to go down. One of them goes down immediately. The other one looks bloodied after this attack. How do they look as they erupt?
The green flames erupt from their insides, and there is deep speech echoing all around the field now. When the voice of Alessio, which is basically him and his wand, the incantation that he said while holding his wand. So the other one that wasn't finished off is going to be mauled by a direwolf.
Sure thing.
13. And same, the DC 13 strength save to not be knocked prone.
13 meets beats. You just knock this creature prone. Yeah, the second one is knocked prone. Takes 8 points of piercing damage also. It's looking in a bad way. The front row is looking pretty broken. There's only 4 left, and 2 of them are bloodied. So with that, next it's Percival. 2 of them are on you. They look the healthiest of the 2.
Could I get to, seeing that my friend on the front line looks pretty ragged, would it be possible to get to the ones in front of them before attacking the ones in front of me?
I mean, you used a bow last time, right? Without
and then I switched out to a rapier.
But you didn't move towards them, so yeah, it wouldn't be any opportunity attacks or anything like that. Oh wait, no, wait,
okay.
They did roll up to you to melee attack you, so there would be opportunity attacks if you step away, unless you disengage. Thank you.
No, I'll just wail on the ones in front of me, looking very petrified between the person next to me and the things in front of me. First attack is going to be a 23.
That's going to hit.
Okay, second attack is going to be a 14.
That's also going to hit.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll some smite damage with the first hit.
Nice.
So that is going to be, I'm going to roll it max, which is 3rd level right now. So that's going to be an extra 2 for first, 3, 4, plus the 1. So that's going to be 5d8 plus 3. So that's 32.
Nice.
Is it still up?
Just.
Okay.
Your second attack also hits, so...
Right. I'm going to use just a level 1 smite on that. Can I smite twice in one turn if I attack twice?
If you have the spell slots.
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
Then,
so that second attack is going to do an additional 10 damage.
You obliterate this creature. It is obliterated.
Oh, fuck! And that's how it goes.
Next in the turn order is Bazua.
I have a legit question that I really don't know, so I'm asking you. I know they're classified in one way, but I don't know if they actually are. Are displacer beasts Fey?
It might be monstrosities. I don't remember.
They're
like-
monstrosities.
The monstrosities, but
But I know they're like from the Feywild too, so I just don't know. I just wanted to make sure.
yeah.
If they classified as monstrosity, then I think mechanically they're monstrosity.
Do you know
I just
what?
wasn't sure.
They have unseelie origins. So fuck it. Yeah, they're Fey. They're Fey in my book, yeah.
Sweet.
Great. Then I wait for Froggy to get to me. Froggo to get to me, and you see me reach down to Froggy, and it like spits in my hand, and I use the spit, and I just start to like chant something in one of the random languages I have. Let's use Marquesian. I don't know. And then I look out. They all need to make a wisdom save as I use my channel divinity, turn the faithless.
Oh. Wisdom save. Is that just on the back row or all of the creatures in the area?
Within 30 feet of me that can hear me. Each-
Well, yeah, that's all of them. So we've got 3 remaining up front. We've got 5 at the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them failed.
4 of them
They are
failed.
turned.
Okay.
They are turned. Yeah, until they take damage, they are turned for 1 minute.
Okay. Do they have to move away immediately on this spell,
Let me make sure.
or is it on the next turn?
Let's spend his turn getting far away from me, and they can't willingly move into a space 30 feet of me. They also can't take reaction.
Fantastic. Okay. So then after Bazawaz's turn, it is the Displacer's Beast's turn. I think I'm gonna have
That
3.
was an action.
Oh, you have more. Carry on.
Go on.
As a bonus action, what was I about to do? Wait, I might have just lied to you. Because I have to attack to do an offhanded attack. No, that was it. That was it.
Okay. So I'm gonna have 3 in the back row be affected. 3 of the ones on Yahiri, and the one of the ones on Percival be affected.
Okay.
So on this turn, Percival, the one that you did not kill is going to try to run away from you. You haven't used your reaction yet, so if you'd like to opportunity attack, you can.
I assume I can't divine smite it on opportunity attack, unfortunately. Is that accurate?
No, you can if you hit.
I can't.
Yeah, if you've
I
got the
can't.
spell
Yeah.
slots, yeah.
13?
Meets beats.
Nice.
Ooh.
Heck
And
yeah.
is this one that I've injured? No, I haven't injured either of them.
This one is injured, but not by you.
How injured?
A little bit injured.
Several? Little injured. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same as I did before and just max Miticus. So that's gonna be 27 points of damage.
Okay, it's heavily bloodied. It looks bad. And it continues to run after your attack.
At this point, I think Percival is just in full flashback mode of finding a displacer beast in his closet when he was a child.
Oh. As one does.
Brothers, man.
The other one is going to attack you. I think that misses. This has clearly been quite shaking. I see that one ran. There's one still heavily hurt on Alessio. So Alessio, a 25 is going to hit you
Yes.
for another 8 points of damage. And there's one on Froggo.
Froggo got to me, unless it kept running towards me.
Yeah, it would have kept running towards you, I think.
That's fine. What about Sanctuary?
I just rolled a wisdom save. 19.
Great. Oh yeah.
It does have disadvantage, though, I think. I remember there being something on Froggo that gives a disadvantage. I think it was something you did. Dodge. There we go.
Oh, it can take the dodge acting. Yeah.
No, okay, it still hits.
Yep. Great.
23, what about a 12?
12. I actually don't think it does hit. 12 does not hit.
Fantastic. So just 6 damage then to Froggo.
Great.
There, we come to Yahiri's round.
Yeah. You hear he's mad. You hear he's gonna stay mad. Yeah, so Yuri sees Bazuar like turn a bunch of them, and growls like, "Yeah, you'd better run. I'll give you a reason to run." Swing at the next nearest things.
Yeah, by all means, you've got one in front of you. Right there. It's ready to be slashed to pieces.
Well, here it goes. That's a miss.
That is a miss, unfortunately. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
And that's a hit.
And that's also a hit. Here we go, baby. So 2 attacks for a total of 23.
Okay, and another one back there is bloodied. Anything else on your turn?
That's it. Just 3 attacks.
Baker, off your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at the one that Yahiri just attacked.
Now's your chance.
All right,
Shoot it in the
that's
back.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
18 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, it looks bloodied.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna cast another second level healing word, and the shadows are gonna continue to pour into Alessio.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Oh god, 4 points of healing as I roll double ones.
Oof. Still, healing is healing. After
Yep.
Faker off, the displacer beasts in the back row, 3 of them turn to run. You do, Bazuar and Yahiri are both in range to make opportunity attacks as they run if you wish to.
Sure.
Gladly. Wait.
Kill 'em all.
If you want.
How many are there right now?
There are 5. Looks like
Hold on.
3 of them.
The ones that are next to me and Yahiri.
5. 3 of them
3
are
are
running. 3 is running, 1 is bloodied.
Yeah, I'll take that. That won't hit.
I got a
That's an
22.
11.
22 hits.
So 11 on the way out.
Okay, yeah, this creature
Damage.
takes the damage and runs. The 3 of them run. The 2 remaining, including the bloodied one looks at the running ones, and they also split. The back row splits. They peace out. In the front row, you still have 3, one of which has run, so there's only 2 left. One of them is bloodied. Going back up to the top of the round, Alessio, it's your turn. The one on you is bloodied.
So, how far are the displacer beasts that have run right now?
They'll be dashing as their action, so 80 feet away from the back row.
Okay, because magic missile has a 120 feet range.
Uh-huh.
And I think I'm going to burn the 7th level one to throw. I think it's 3 plus 6 or 3 plus 7 bolts.
3 plus 6, I think. So
3 plus
9.
6.
Yeah,
3
9
plus,
bolts.
so 9 bolts. So each creature is gonna have 1.
Okay.
So that's a given.
5, 7, 8. Yeah, one will get 2.
So that's gonna be 5 force damage for each first. So, with a grunt, Alessio, let's burst force. Green magic missiles. So one for each one of them with 5 force damage, and the one near me, in front of me, will have all the others.
Okay, so the one in front of you, you knock it down. You knock it down to it's not dead, but it's on like stupid low HP. So it's sort of like is just burying into the ground, hoping you'll leave it alone. The others that are already running, the missiles hit them on their tails and they speed up. I don't think they have bonus action dogs, but they will displace. They'll displace away. There we go. And then it's Percival's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take out one of my hand axes for my offhand, and I'm going to attack 3 times now.
Okay, the one on you is running.
There are 2 still in the front line, or 1?
There were 3. One on Alessio. That one's now groveling. The one on you, which is running, and the one which was slipped behind you and is attacking Froggo.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at the one on Alessio.
Okay.
For my first hit is
It's
19. Dead. Okay. And then as before my second attack is my bonus action, I'm gonna throw the hand axe, which I think is gonna be at disadvantage because it's over 20 feet away.
Okay.
So that will be a 7, so probably not gonna hit.
7 does not hit.
And can I move to the one by Froggo and hit it with my second attack?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hopefully. Okay.
18 hits.
And I'm going to smite it. 26 points of damage. Gotta save Froggo.
Yeah, that creature is also bloodied. It's now the it's after Percival, it's Bazawar's turn.
And I'm going to just walk straight to it. Even though I'm like Zephyred right now, I'm just gonna walk straight to it, and I'm just going to guess. And I'm gonna give myself advantage from that attack. Could you get the fuck away from Froggo? Period.
Right.
That's a natural 20.
Boom!
Save that frog.
Percival is within 5 feet, so is Froggo, so you get sneak attack. You've got advantage on it as well, so you have sneak attack. If you want to put smite into it, you can. I mean, I'm just
worth it.
Gonna call it early. It's already bloodied, so you're gonna kill it.
Yes, just destroyed.
A fine red mist.
Broken, the displacer beasts flee into the mushroom fields around you. From the you hear a shed door open as it seems your guide had hidden in a shed, and he steps out going, well. I think you've been just the kind of people that I need. How would you?
Throw a dagger at him.
Come on!
I'm gonna like.
That's rude!
I'm gonna shoot him.
Can I?
As bolts and daggers just hit him, he goes down like a sack of beans.
I reflexively slap Alessio, just still in the trauma of the moment, and like yell out, "Jim, stop it!" and go ahead and lay on hands for 30 points.
Nice.
Okay, so Alessio's body looks a little less like an Eldritch Horror zombie. So 30 points, you said?
Yeah.
And
Look at my coat, it is ruined. I have nothing to cover myself anymore.
your coat may be ruined, and y'all may have killed the only NPC around, but that doesn't stop me in my tracks. No. Each of you may have progressed to level 15. And you hear from the mushrooms nearby a small mewing. As a displacer beast about this big steps out from behind the mushroom stalks and pads towards you clumsily.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals, as I also can do that. And I go, shit. I mean, hi, buddy.
Okay. Hello. Steps over towards one of the down displacer beasts and like nuzzles it. It doesn't move. It goes, oh.
No! No! I'm gonna reach out and like start to pet it. I'm like, oh no. I'm dad now. You're gonna be my friend. As I am a Beastmaster.
Of course.
And as you start stroking this creature, consoling it in a time of sadness, you hear a soft and that's where we're going to end this one shot.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
Wow.
Percival grabbing another hand axe.
I do not trust it. I think it is about to kill you.
So everyone, that is an off-the-cuff one-shot in
Wow.
face space with no prep. Let's go around and speak to our wonderful players. You all have been amazing. We're going to go the opposite way around this time and start with Flash Fletch.
This was crazy. I love randomized characters, and everyone was incredible. I'm Dustin Fletcher. You can find me at Flash Fletch on Twitter or at D4D&D RPG. You can catch me Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/D&D for D4, where I co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons & Dragons. We are a high emotion, high realism, very, very super sad but also funny at times stream.
Fantastic. Next around, we have Lou at Ingvilda.
So, as I said, I'm in Wilder. I try to sing as often as I can. And you can find my Twitter at Wilder, but you can also see me, well, not currently because we're on hiatus because of DM holidays, on New to the Party, the sister channel to Welcome to the Party. I play in Legal Masia, where all of us are not native speakers of English playing the D&D modules of Saltmarsh. Ghost of Saltmarsh. It's pretty fun, and we all sometimes stumble on our words, and it's a pretty cool show. Come and see us. It's Mondays, 6:30 Eastern Time, I think.
Fantastic. What was the name of that
it's
channel?
o'clock. New to the Party, which is the sister channel to Welcome to the Party. And you can find either of those easily on Twitter at Welcome Party RPG or something like that. Anyway, yeah, welcome Party RPG, and it'll trickle down. It'll lead you to Lingua Masia, or you can find other pretty cool shows with a pretty diverse cast of people, and it's a pretty cool channel.
Fantastic, thank you. Next around, we have Holly at Sage Affiliate.
Oh, hi. I'm Holly. You can find me on Twitter at Sagephilia. I'm also on this channel every now and then. And when I'm not doing that, I'm watching the Marble Olympics, which if you don't know about yet, you should check it out.
I saw my first Marble Olympics video the other day, and it changed my life.
Haze Maze.
Next around, we have Lucha Libre Simon.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Simon. This was an incredible experience. If you want to see more of my gaming stuff, I'm on this channel on Thursdays at 2:30 playing Blades in the Dark. We're doing sort of a more Call of Cthulhu-y inspired take on Blades. I'm also on Welcome to the Party on Sundays at 3 o'clock. We play the Worldwide Wrestling RPG. If you like wrestling, if you like RPGs, it's the best of both worlds. We are an up-and-coming indie promotion in Vancouver, and it's always a great time. PWN presents Slaughter. And I'm also a voice actor. If you want to hear my dulcet tones in a scripted context, you can check out the Penumbra Podcast, a very queer sci-fi and fantasy audio drama, thepenumbrapodcast.com, or at the Penumbra Pod on Twitter.
Okay, thank you. And last but most certainly not least, CriticalBard.
Hi. This was a blast. I definitely want to do more random stuff because this was, wow. I'm probably gonna nix the multi-classing though. Maybe. Anywho, hi, yeah, CriticalBard here. CriticalBard across all social media channels. I'm doing lots of things tonight. Actually, at what time do we play? Sometime this evening. You can catch me on Mythic Grove, which is Gabe James Games' channel, as we play some homebrewy funness. I play a really adorable Ghostwise halfling with a flump as a familiar. And then I have some other things going on through the week. I'm a singer, I'm a performer, I do all that jazz. I have some really cool things happening, but I can't talk about it because NDA. But yeah, thank you for having me. This is amazing. Get some merch at CritBard.com, just like this jacket right here, and I have hats and all that good jazz. Yeah, That me. Use PayPal if you do that though, because it helps me out, especially during this time.
Fantastic. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Crazy times. As for me, everyone, you know me. We're going to be back in half an hour with our next show, Downside Up, where I'll be playing Friday alongside Gnome and Mackenzie. Mackenzie being the DM, as we do more Feywild stuff using the Feyfolio from Mage Hand Press. So it's kind of going to be similar to this, but different. Also, check out our Mage Hand Press. I've already mentioned them. Check them out. You can get their Dark Matter expansion in hardback at your local game store. Also, check out the Deck of Many, where you can have the Deck of Many Things. I'm drawing the Death card now. Cool. You can get the Deck of Many Things on their website. And also their Humblewood campaign, which you can find here on Thursdays at 6 p.m. EDT. You're in EDT now, right? Also, Hero Forge. Who knows what time zones are? They're crazy. Hero Forge for all of your mini needs. You can create customized models to your exacting specifications, and very soon you'll be able to color them. Keep your eyes out on the channel because we will be following their prototype color launcher as they create it, so you can get minis like this one. Thank you very much for coming along to this shenanigoon. No wait, that's a well, We Are Nerdsmith game. We Are Shenanigans. You should go check that out as well. To the shenanigans, and we'll see you all next time. Keep the emotions.
Told you, it's quarantine chaos. Both Q's.
Quarantine chaos. Hashtag quarantine chaos.
With Q's.
With Q's.